Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patrick Canavan, and welcome to SalineLive.com as we are here to broadcast the varsity matchup between the Saline Hornets and the Ann Arbor Pioneers. Altogether, it's going to be a fantastic matchup here on field hockey, as the Hornets are sitting atop of their division ranking with Pioneer hot on their heels trying to shut them down. Current records for both teams stands at 5-0-2 in league play for Saline, 5-1-1 for Pioneer. Overall standing is 8-0-2 for Saline and 8-1-1 for Pioneer. Point-wise, Hornets are on top with 12 points, with Pioneer hot on their heels for 11. Earlier in the season, Pioneer stood as one of Saline's ties that they went up against, and it'll be interesting to see how it comes out for the remainder of the matchup. Officials for today's games are Kristen Parkhurst and John Andrews. And as the players take the field, it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Between the irons today for Pioneer is number 33, Ella Roberts. And for Saline, it will be number 96, Abby Kleinschmidt. It was a recap of the earlier doubleheader matchup we did where the JV teams faced off. Pioneer walked away 6-0 after both halves. And now today we look at the varsity to see how it'll play off in the end. Millman has started off for Pioneer in the pass back, looking for the option down low. Sidelines to number 21, Bremer. Bremer forward pass. Pressure by Riley as Saline is able to come away with possession there after the blow of the whistle. Riley looking to be wearing a bit of a lesser cast than she was in earlier weeks. Forward pass trying to find Skelly up and out of bounds as Pioneer regains possession now. To be picked up by number 14, Lucy Scott. Scott, chip shot placed nice and high to be picked up by Millman. Trying to work it downfield. Pioneer still to maintain possession. Scott to send it back for somebody to start it all off. That somebody's going to be Audrey Bremer, number 21. Forward pass nearly finds its way to Brimacombe. However, cut short there as the Hornets race their way back towards the Pioneer circle. Skelly with the quick poke, able to come away with possession now. Tries for the centering pass, ricocheted off of number 21, Audrey Bremer, once again as Hornets still maintain possession. I believe it was off her foot as play gets reset real quick. Skelly to start it off. Trying to maintain. Goes for the centering pass. Looks like it was deflected up and out of bounds. Possession to be maintained by Pioneer, however. Solid forward pass kicked off there by Scott once again. Finds its way to Millman. Millman working away well past midfield. Solid forward pass slows play down just a bit after brief contact. Pioneer still maintains. Brimacone far side pass now. And chip shot places it right outside Hornet circle. Brimacone once again centering pass, trying to get in front of Hornet goal, up and out of bounds. Possession goes back. In Pioneer favor as the Hornets are still put on the defensive. Far side Brimacone looks to set it down low to Bremer. Brimacone back up top to Flanders. Flanders working her way inside the Hornet circle. As whistles blown and the Ann Arbor Pioneers draw the first corner of the match overall. Malia Flanders to take the first corner of the match. Pass down low finds its way to Brimacone. However, unable to control as it knocked up and out of bounds. Growth racing down the sideline now for the Hornets, trying to get the forward pass away, however, cut short there by Harlock. Moved back towards center field before the whistle was blown, and Hornets still maintain possession. Prasad sends down to Riley. Riley, solid forward pass, looks like to go up and out of bounds. Possession going back to Pioneer. To be started off now by Bremer. Options for the backfield. Forward pass there finds its way to Brimacombe. Down low to Flanders. Riley able to step in the way, however, a little too much as possession still maintained by Pioneer. Sideline pass finds its way forward to number 8, Millman. Millman trying to work her way inside the Hornet circle. Pressure by Murphy, able to send it far side to Schran. Schran putting on the Jets to stay ahead. However, caught in the back by Bourmet. Pioneer now option for the pass in the backfield. Far side now. Forward pass there intended for number 22, Bourmet. Cut short by Prasad on the far side. Chip pass forward, looking to find Skelly. Skelly with the quick poke, able to work it inside the Pioneer circle, however, going in to be Pioneer's possession now after the blow of the whistle. Brief contact there. However, just outside Pioneer goal, it's going to be iffy situation, and she handles it very well by chipping it up nice and high, getting it back towards midfield. Brief contact there by number 8, Natalie Millman, results in Hornets possession now. Shea Murphy to start it off. Down low. That's Gothel is able to ship it down to the close sideline. However, Pioneer looking to take it right back downfield. Sideline pass with a quick touch there by Walder. Trying to maintain possession. Riley in the mix. Down low, centering pass coming from number 8 on Pioneer, Millman, and shot taken going wide up and out of bounds as the Hornets regain possession. Murphy to start it all off. Crossing pass down low to Walder. Forward pass trying to find its way maybe to Skelly or Groth, but cut short there as Prasad looks to send it right back now. Pardon me, Groth. Centering pass there coming from number 5, Malia Flanders, cut short as the Hornets regain possession. Forward pass finds Skelly tied up with number 21, Bremer, before the centering pass over to Schran. Schran looking to maintain. Hornets now back at midfield. Riley to take over. Looking to take it well downfield. Nearly finds its way to Prasad, but cut short there by the Pioneer midfielder, number 6, Serena Brimacombe, a senior on the Pioneer squad. That was a solid shot, however, it was taken well beyond the arc, the circle, as it does not count as a shot on goal, or would not have counted as a goal regardless. Close side pass to Brimacombe, sent down low to Bremer. Prasad in a little bit of conflict there, trying to work her way back around Brimacombe. However, Pioneer still maintains. Centering pass nearly picked off there by Schran before taken up by Murphy. And now inside number 5 for Pioneer, going for the crossing pass, looking to take it right inside the circle as she does to Flanders. Goes up and out of bounds. Looks like it went off of the Hornets, however, as Pioneer still maintains. Kicked off by Brimacombe once again, sent right down close sideline, picked up by Flanders. Flanders trying to work her way around towards the corner once again. Gets a quick option to reset. Flanders looking for the centering pass to try and get inside the circle. Chooses the short option, however, deflected off the foot of, I believe that is number 9, Mary Huffman, resulting in Hornet possession. Maloney with the solid sideline pass finds its way to Skelly. And Skelly lets it rip right down the field to Little. Little quick move, able to move around one Pioneer defender. Quick deflection as Maloney tries to pick up the slack there and reclaim possession. However, it's going to be Little in favor of the Hornets there. Maloney just started it all off after the blow of the whistle. Solid forward pass by Maloney, nearly finds its way to Little. Well guarded there by Lucy Scott of Pioneer, maintaining that it would go out of bounds and result in a Pioneer possession. Back downfield, up and out of bounds as the Hornets regain. Peyton Maloney starts it all off with the pass in the backfield to Joe Walder, down back to Maloney now. A little bit of pressure put on by the Pioneer midfielder, number 3, Helen Brush. Solid forward pass taken by Malia Flanders. Finds its way well downfield to Natalie Millman inside the Hornet circle, and it kicked away there by Abby Kleinschmidt. First shot on goal by Pioneer and of the game so far.
Junior number 24, Benjamin Sundquist. And senior captain, number 25, Sam Herner. Your Hornets are led by head coach Ryan.
Up and out of bounds as Flanders picks it up for Pioneer, sending it right back into the Hornet circle. Deflecting around quite a bit and picked up by Maloney, sent downfield, whistle blown, going in Hornet favor now. Referee on your screen right now is John Andrews, doing both games this evening for field hockey. The other one on the field is Kristen Parkhurst. All together doing a fantastic job. Pioneer working their way back into a solid position now, trying to make it back into the Hornets circle. That is Zoe Bormet with heavy pressure, however, going back in the other direction as Hornets regain possession now. And up and out of bounds, and just like that, goes back to Pioneer. It'll be Lila Harlock to take over. Solid pass back towards Pioneer goal. Opts for the safe option. Tries to make the tactical decision. However, cut short by Prasad. Prasad tries to send it to Skelly. Skelly able to poke it over to Schran. Schran trying to battle over with Harlock. However, it looks like Pioneer and Harlock come away with possession briefly before picked up once again far side by Growth. Prasad racing her way back inside. Forward pass finds its way to Little inside the Pioneer circle. And the Hornets draw a corner going to be a great opportunity here. It'll be Maya Prasad to take the corner. Once again, Prasad taking 43 corners last season and being a key player for the Hornets this season as well. Close side, you have Riley, or pardon me, you have Skelly, then Riley on the close side. Options low to Skelly. Lets it rip and finds the pads of the keeper, however, still maintains possession and works back inside and draws another corner going in favor of the Hornets. Hornets with a shot on goal there, ripped by Skelly. Altogether with a total of 33 shots on goal prior to the start of this game for Bridget Skelly. Prasad once again. Options to Riley. Deflected there, nearly picked up by Prasad. And another corner going in favor of the Hornets. I believe deflected off of the leg of the Pioneer defender there. Prasad once again, options to Riley, down low to Skelly. Looks for the opportunity, takes the shot, chips it high over the top. Out of bounds as Pioneer regains possession. Options to the far side now, guarded by Growth over there, and now you're looking at the Pioneer or pardon me, Ann Arbor trying to work their way back downfield. I believe far side that is Keene, just past midfield, forward pass, finding its way now to Millman. Just out of reach as Walder there stands to contest as it goes back to Hornet possession now. Riley lets it rip and tries to send it downfield, trying to find Skelly. However, Maloney is able to pick up the possession for the Hornets. Skelly now. Solid forward pass, looks to find Little. Centering pass from Little kind of catches Maloney just out of position and goes wide as Pioneer regains possession. Gothel's in the backfield, picks it back up for the Hornets to Growth. And cut short there. Very, very strong forward pass, trying to find its way to Charlotte. Weingarten goes up and out of bounds as the Hornets regain possession in their own territory. Joe Walder to start it all off. Chips it high, and Maloney able to bring it down and control it. Still maintained, looks to send the pass to the outside to Riley. Instead, briefly taken over there by Brimacombe before Riley able to regain possession. Solid forward pass going well downfield, shifting field position away from the Hornet territory. Possession maintained, however, by Pioneer. Bremer tries to open it up with a sideline pass, looking for Bormet. However, Skelly stands in the way, working her way inside the Hornet circle. Brief contact there as Pioneer regains possession now. Bormet, sideline down low to Flanders, cut short, and Riley stands to contest. Hornets regain possession, however. Trying for the crossing pass, unable to get it away as it's Huffman for Pioneer with the brief possession. Riley over to Prasad now. Quick move by Prasad, able to work it inside the Pioneer circle. Centering pass, trying to find Little, but knocked away by Pioneer defenders as they are able to clear it and gain just a little bit of breathing room for their keeper. Riley for the Hornets, options to the far side with Prasad. Possession is still maintained by the Hornets. It'll be taken just beyond the Pioneer circle. Just under 14 played in this half so far. Current score stands at 0s apiece. However, Pioneer looks to race it right back towards midfield, yet cut short there. Gothel's in the back. To Riley. Centering pass puts it right in the middle of the Pioneer circle. However, a little bit of contact sends it back in Pioneer's favor. Opened up there by Lucy Scott, sent far sidelined. And now you're looking to Huffman. Centering pass by Huffman sends it down low to Weingarten. However, taken by Murphy and sent right back to Riley. Now to Prasad, far side. Growth poked away there, and Pioneer regains possession as it's going to be Huffman once again on the far side. And Murphy strikes, Gothel strikes again and steps in and steals it away. Solid forward pass just out of reach as it's going to go up and out of bounds as the Hornets lose possession here. Lucy Scott to take over and start it all off. Goes to the sideline option as Skelly deflects it up and out of bounds, and the Pioneer still maintains possession. Bremer to start it all off. Skelly strikes once more and gets right inside, working her way towards Pioneer circle. Tries for the forward pass to Prasad, finds it there with a little bit of help and a poke. However, pulled away there by the Pioneer midfielder. Forward pass to Millman as she's heavily contested by Murphy. Strong pass finds its way outside to Harlock. However, knocked back towards midfield now as pressure between growth, and I believe that is Borman on the far side. Riley able to shift things back across midfield, and Skelly with a strong centering pass. It was cut short and picked up by Scott for Pioneer once again and sent far side now. Harlock trying to maintain. Centers it down low to Borman. Pioneer far side now, however, cut short and sent right back. Or, pardon me, maintained far side. Centering pass to Brimacombe. Riley there to interrupt, however, but possession still maintained after a little bit of extra contact there by, oh, pardon me, that was Skelly. Brimacombe to start it all off once again. Options to the far side, to her left wing. Maxner trying to maintain possession, however, Riley steps in the way, loses her footing, and the Hornets regain possession here. Solid crossfield pass there from Riley to Maloney. Forward pass to Prasad and a quick poke, able to work it around Pioneer midfielder. Hornets still maintain possession. Prasad now inside the Pioneer circle. Schran looking to maintain and keep it from going up and out of bounds. Prasad, centering pass, doesn't find its way through. Once again, Prasad. Skelly now, and possession goes back to Pioneer. Far sideline tries to work its way down towards Pioneer favor, however, cut short by Gothel, sent down to Riley. Riley tries for the forward pass to try to find Skelly or Little, but it was cut short once again. Very strong pass just out of reach of Harlock there for Pioneer as it goes up and out the Hornet baseline. Or the back line, pardon me, as the Hornets will now take over. Gothel's to open up, sent down to Riley. Close side to Walder. Looking for options. Flanders stands in her way, able to work around her real quick, however. Forward pass to Skelly, just out of reach, as picked up by number 21, Bremer. Bremer trying to knock it away in their favor, however, I believe that was off of Jenkins' foot in a quick deflection and picked up once again by Pioneer. Skelly to take over, however, for the Hornets. Lets it rip in a crossfield pass as cut short and cut down there by Little as she's working her way back towards the Pioneer circle. Lucy Scott able to interject there and keep it out of the Pioneer defensive area. But back across midfield where Gothels is the first to touch and send it right back in Hornet favor. Maya Prasad with the quick action. And now you're looking at Erin Riley racing her way back inside, pushing incredibly hard, trying to work her way into the Pioneer circle. Does let the shot rip, however, goes wide right, up and out of bounds as Pioneer regains possession. Chip pass finds its way to Peyton Maloney on the far side with heavy pressure there by the Pioneer midfielder. Solid forward pass by Harlock there, and now looking at Kleinschmidt looking to kick it away and allow her defenders to get into position with that brief time there. Flanders trying to work it back inside Hornet circle, still maintain possession, goes to the option at the front there with number 6, Brimacombe. Right in front of goal, down goes Kleinschmidt, however. Hornets regain possession. In a tense situation there for the Hornets, they are able to catch their breath and regain possession. Murphy chip shot nice and high, trying to send it back downfield and shift Hornets away from their own territory. However, forward pass finds its way right in front of the Hornet goal, but swept away there by Joe Walter. Jenkins now for the Hornets, trying to find the passing option. Skelly goes in to help. However, looks to be picked up there by Pioneer, and extra contact there called as Pioneer looks to take over. Oh, pardon me. Hornets take over. It looks like it's going to be a card is going to be delivered, and I think it's going to be against. Actually, I'm not sure at the moment. His play still continues and back in towards Hornet territory. Up and out as Pioneer is able to draw a penalty, or pardon me, a corner here, giving him another opportunity for a great shot on goal here. Second corner of the evening so far for Pioneer. Number 3 for the Hornets.
In that game for Bedford, number 6, Logan Swain. Number 11, Trevor Orris.
Corner taken by number 5 for Pioneer as Prasad rushes on out to shut it down. That's Malia Flanders taking the corner. Worked its way and redirected to find the back of the net. There you go. Ann Arbor Pioneer up 1-0 over Saline Hornets. 6:18 on the clock. Pioneer strikes first, and now it's up to the Hornets to retaliate before the half expires.
Pioneer goal scored by number 18, C.C. Maxner, at 6:18 of the first half. Pioneer goal by number 18, C.C. Maxner.
Goal scored by number 18, C.C. Maxner, in a vital moment so far for Ann Arbor Pioneer. Walder goes for the centering pass, trying to find her option. Down low to Groth. Skelly able to step in, however, possession goes up and out of bounds, and Pioneer regains. Cut short as Prasad able to work, or pardon me, Shran is able to work her way inside. However, Pioneer still maintains possession. 5:43 on the clock, scores 1-0. Hornets looking to make an effort here to get back on the offense. Prasad with a solid forward pass, trying to race it out towards Shran, however, just out of reach. Shran still comes away with possession there after a quick battle with the Pioneer midfielder.
Release time on the penalty to Ava Ferguson is 5:02 on the clock.
Solid forward pass just out of reach there of Peyton Maloney. Possession maintained by Pioneer after going up and out of bounds there. Chip shot looks to be picked up by Little as the Hornets now take possession, as I believed it bounced off of the Pioneer midfielder. Riley to race it right back inside, trying to make an effort to get into the Pioneer circle. However, Maxner stands in her way. Maxner and Riley on the far side looking to battle it out as they try to maintain possession for their team. However, looks to go back in Pioneer favor as he goes up and out of bounds off of Riley, I believe. Harlock to start it all off for Ann Arbor. Chipped nice and high there as Saline takes possession, as considered a dangerous play close to Shran on the far side. Maloney to start it off now. Forward pass, trying to find its way to Prasad. Prasad in heavy contact there. She's working her way back downfield towards the Pioneer circle. Forward pass inside now. Heavy pressure by Shran and Skelly, but picked up and walked out by Brimacombe. Shran now with possession. Centering pass, trying to find Skelly, just out of reach and unable to control as picked up by Pioneer once again. They get to regain possession just beyond their own circle. 3:30 on the clock, lets it rip right downfield, connects with Maloney as she's able to send it back in Hornet favor. Riley working her way through two Pioneer defenders, finds it difficult, however, Hornets still maintain. Lets one rip and finds the top corner there. Hornets tied up 1-1 with 3:11 on the clock. Aaron Riley lets it rip from the left-hander goal there.
Aaron Riley, unassisted on the play at 3:11 of the first half. Saline goal scored by Aaron Riley.
Out of bounds there as Pioneer regains possession. 3 minutes on the clock. Score tied at 1 apiece. Riley finding the top left corner, however. Hornets looking to improve. Riley, with that being her 11th goal on the season now so far. Open up and sent right back downfield, however. Growth able to contain it for the Hornets. Prasad able to work way inside. Growth now forward pass to Skelly. Skelly looking for an option. Unable to make heavy contact with it as Pioneer regains possession. You're looking at number 6, Brimacombe racing downfield. Murphy able to get a quick poke on there, forcing her to lose possession, and centering pass finds its way to Prasad in a great effort. Solid forward pass, trying to find Schran on the outside. Cut short. Now you're looking at Little over to Schran. Starting past a Little. Lets it rip and finds the bottom right. 2-0 Saline. 1:44 on the clock.
Saline goal scored by number 5, Amelia Little. Assisted on the play by number 2, Tenley Schran at 1:44 of the first half. Saline goal scored by number 5, Amelia Little.
Little's 5th goal of the season so far, and Schran with her 2nd assist, and a great effort there, finding the crease and finding the back of the net. Heavy pressure on the sideline. Riley scoops it on up and moves right back down, trying for the centering pass to connect there with Little once again. Up and out of bounds. Possession maintained by the Hornets. Growth to open up, sent back option to Walder. Far side to Goethals. 1 minute on the clock. Solid forward pass, trying to find Prasad, but cut short by number 22, Zoe Bourmet. Hornets regain, send it down low to Growth, over to Skelly now. Skelly with a quick touch, able to keep it in bounds. Centering pass to Prasad. Prasad racing back inside the Pioneer circle, goes for the centering pass, trying to find Little, however, just out of reach. Up and out of bounds there. Pioneer giving their defenders a chance to set up a quality formation. Hornets to still maintain possession. 15 seconds on the clock, looking to start it off. Quick error there, makes it 10 seconds. Growth looking to really start it off here. Centering pass and cut short by Pioneer defender number 3, Brush. Riley lets it rip, trying to work it back towards the circle. However, that's the horn. First half expires. Current score stands at 2-1. Saline leading the way, and a great goal there by Riley and a great goal there by Little to give them the lead. With that said, folks, we'll be back after this short 5-minute halftime. And we're back to start it all off for the second half of the Saline takes on Ann Arbor Pioneer in varsity field hockey. Altogether going to be a fantastic matchup for the first half. Saline comes away 2-1. Goal scored by Aaron Riley, and then Emilio Little with the assist for the second goal coming from Tenley Schran. Currently, Pioneer maintaining possession down towards the Hornet circle. Trying to work their way back inside and retaliate for the second half now. You're looking close side. Cecilia Maxner trying to work it back up front. Maxner scoring the only goal for Pioneer. Worked back by Bormet and then handed off down low to Brimacombe. Maxner once again. Solid forward pass, able to put it right back inside the Hornet circle. But up and out of bounds as Saline takes over. Sideline pass to Murphy. Maloney able to keep it in bounds and send it right over to Skelly. Skelly racing down the sideline. Quick move, able to work around Harlock. Maloney now looking for the crossing pass. Able to grab quick possession. However, you're looking at Prasad now working back inside the Pioneer. Prasad works it with a backhanded shot. Raced right back. It's on the line. It's difficult to see from up here. Still maintained in the Pioneer circle, however. Skelly flips it up, and it looks to go up and out of bounds. It was just high on that one. Pioneer takes over now. Flipped nice and high all together, right down by about the 40-yard line. Picked up by Riley as Saline mistakenly took possession, however. A little back and forth action altogether as possession kind of shifting real quick. Skelly able to work her way inside, a little bit of contact against Maxner, but Pioneer still maintains. Strong crossfield pass, chooses the safe option to kind of clear it out of Hornet midfielders. Sideline pass, going to go up and out of bounds. Hornets take over. Flipped up and picked up by, looks to be Walter on the far side. Pardon me, Groth on the far side. Now Little back, working away towards midfield. Quick poke there by Brimacombe, sends it back across. But Hornets still maintain possession. Riley down low to Walter Maloney in a very solid pass. Forward pass tries to find its way to Skelly. A little bit of contact there. I think it was off of her foot as picked up by Pioneer, and Harlock sends it up and out of bounds, and Hornets regain possession. Maloney now to start it off. Sends it right to Skelly in the close option, but heavy pressure there by Weingarten makes it difficult to clear it loose. And looks like it's going to be a corner there coming for Saline.
Saline corner to be taken by number 4, Maya Prasad.
Prasad to take the corner once again. Left to right, you're looking at Skelly, O'Reilly, looks like Groth, Little, and Maloney. Options to Riley. Shot taken by Skelly, goes wide right, up and out of bounds. Riley able to work its way back inside. Skelly with possession, trying to get center circle now. Pass knocked out to Riley and picked up by Pioneer, racing right back downfield. Looks to be Brimacombe. Sideline pass over to Brush. Quick touch, able to work its way back around to Brimacombe. However, possession going back to the Hornets. Gothos going for the strong pass, trying to find Skelly at the other end, but picked up by Prasad after being shut down there by Maxner. Riley now. 3 Pioneer players on all sides. Tries for the forward pass to Maloney, but just out of reach as possession goes back to Pioneer.
Saline, number 2, Rhythm Zen. Number 3, Connor Martin. Number 14, Anthony Torres. Number 16, Jake McCandless.
Harlock goes for the centering pass inside to Scott. Scott saves it at the baseline, and Harlock unable to save it as it goes up and out of bounds. Hornets regain possession with prime field position. Skelly trying to maintain heavy pressure there by number 8, Natalie Millman on the defense. Possession going back in Pioneers' favor as it's raced back, and Gothels able to collect, control, and send it back center fielded. Murphy options to the far side with Walder. Groth now, forward pass now to Little. Centering to Skelly. Quick touch by Skelly as possession goes back to Pioneer. Started off once again, Pioneer. Here we go. Down low to Harlock. Pass came from Scott. Harlock sent it forward, trying to find Maxiner, but however, Maloney takes it over, and now it's Riley racing back downfield through 3 different Pioneer defenders. Make that 4, and down goes Riley as whistle is blown, and play is maintained by the Hornets. A little stiff to get up on that one, but Riley's looking to play this one once again. Races down low, tries to work around the Pioneer defenders. Forward pass to Maloney, just out of reach, goes up and out of bounds. Ann Arbor takes over in their own territory. Scott skips it nice and high, looking to collect on the sideline, and it's going to be Gothels putting up some contention. Now it's Maloney, as it is intended for Bormet. Up and out of bounds. Maxner to take it over for Pioneer now. Lets it rip, sends it right back down. Out of bounds, Hornets now. Maloney to start it all off. Takes the option in the backfield to Gothels, who lets it rip right back to sideline, trying to send it right back to Maloney, but cut short and picked up by Brush. Brush centers it close side to Bormet. Bormet to the far now to Flanders. Flanders racing against Schran on the far side, but able with a poke there by Schran. It's picked up by Saline. I believe that is Walder on the far side. A little bit of pressure there, but still maintained. Hornets started off as Walder sending it right downfield, right about the 40-yard line to be picked up and poked away by Schran. Now to Prasad, back downfield to Groth. Forward pass trying to find its way to Little, cut short there by number 14, Lucy Scott, before picked up and poked away, as still Maya Prasad able to maintain possession for the Hornets. Prasad far side, racing to put it right inside the Pioneer circle, does so, kicked away there by number 33, Ella Roberts, the keeper between the irons for Pioneer. Hornets still maintain possession, centering pass there from Groth, trying to find its way to Prasad, however, just out of reach. Groth able to regain possession, and Prasad now back to Groth. Big centering pass knocked away by the Pioneer defender on the far side of the circle. Quick touch by Riley, unable to maintain, however, as Pioneers racing back downfield. You're looking at Zoe Bormet on the far side. Riley trying to poke it, knocks it up. Out of bounds, still maintained by Bormet and Pioneer. Bormet racing back. Heavy bit of contact between Riley and Bourmet, but maintained and picked up by Walder on the far side and trying to send it back in Saline favor, but cut short. Walder back sideline now to Growth. Growth looking to take it right back downfield. Solid forward pass finds its way to Little. Centering pass to Skelly. Two great passes, then cut short there by, look to be number 12, or number 10, pardon me, Isabel Keene of Pioneer. Sideline pass from Gothals to Maloney. Maloney tries to send it right up to Skelly. Skelly able to poke it out of the way and take it away from Keene. However, whistle's blown and goes in Pioneer favor. Little racing downfield once again, has an option right in front of her, tries the forward pass, finds it with Schran. Schran has to make it through one defender. Quick poke as they unable to, and taken away by Audrey Bremer. Prasad on the far side looking for the centering option. Able to beat her defender and picked up in by the back line, however, goes up and out of bounds. It looks off of Growth, and Pioneer takes over in their own zone. Skipped up nice and high there for Pioneer, clearing it out of their own territory, yet up and out of bounds, and the Hornets now take over. Another opportunity to set up a solid attack. Hornets skip it up, deflected, and Pioneer once again. Solid forward pass there by Flanders, sending it well downfield, and the race is on between Walder and the Pioneer right winger over there. That is number 5, once again, Brimacombe, number 6. Centering pass finds its way through. However, brief contact with, I believe it was the Pioneer forward mid, who made contact with her foot as Hornets regained possession. Working it back downfield, Schran with a solid forward pass to Growth. Able to keep it in bounds briefly, but it just continues to roll on out. Pioneer takes over at just about the 43-yard line on the field. Solid forward pass right down the sideline. Pioneer working the ball back in their favor. Contained now by Millman. Murphy putting up heavy contest, however. Centering pass and picked up by Riley for Saline. Contact as it's chipped up nice and high, and the Hornets still maintain possession. Walder to start it all off. Chipped up, cut short there by Millman. Millman trying for the centering pass, trying to find her way to Huffman. However, Walder steps right in. Walder still to maintain. Sideline pass, trying to find Schran on the outside. Schran with a good poke, able to keep it in bounds briefly. However, Pioneer takes over. Bourmet at midfield now. Hornet pressure all around her. Chooses for the option on the far side. Centering pass finds its way to Millman. Inside the Hornet circle and knocked up and out of bounds as looks to be Pioneer taking over once again. Hornets on the defensive in this situation, however. Brimacombe to start it all off once again. Options to the far side. Back to Brimacombe. Poked away there by Prasad as possession is still maintained by Pioneer. Brimacombe under heavy Hornet defense now. Options down low to Bourmet. Bourmet to Maxiner. Maxiner centers it inside the Hornet circle, looking for the option now. However, unable to take it away there as Hornets regain possession. Got a quick timeout called there as with 15:34 on the clock. Score still stands at 2-1 for Hornets leading the way. Just as a heads up, folks, if you're looking forward to another Saline live broadcast, you can catch us on the air tomorrow at 6 p.m. for a varsity swim meet. Altogether, Saline's swimming program is a very, very well rewarded and historic program altogether, with many state titles in this year, many state qualifiers that are worth watching in the meet. It's altogether a fantastic opportunity. You can catch it on 6 and you can catch it on SalineLive.com. It'll be a grand opportunity. But with that said, the timeout is over and the Hornets retake the field. Kleinschmidt proving to be a stalwart defense for the Hornets, and once again she's going to have to prove her worth as Pioneer takes over in their own zone. Picked up once again. Oh, pardon me. Hornets take over with a quick touch down low, able to poke it back towards Hornet goal. Growth down low with a clear, however. Picked up. It's going to be number 10, Isabella Keene, to start it off for the Hornets. Scott with a rocket shot sent nice and high, cut short by Skelly, and Skelly sent it right back downfield. Up and out of bounds, however, is Pioneer to take over at their own back line. Close side Pioneer to take it over. It's going to be Scott once again. Chip shot trying to find Maxner. However, Growth steps in and Maxner is able to poke it away and gain possession for Pioneer real quick. Forward pass cut short as possession is awarded to Saline there. Riley trying to race it back inside. Loses control briefly but still maintains. Options to the outside with Growth. Back inside trying to find a Hornet. However, cut short there and picked up by Pioneer. Clearing pass goes up and out of bounds as Hornets look to take over back downfield a bit. Gothel's centering pass cut short there by number 2, Harlock. Riley able to steal it away once again and try and clear it down towards Pioneer goal. However, Maxner stands in the way. Prasad now back down to Riley. Choosing her passing option. Tries to find Schran down low and passes cut short there, but still maintained. Looks to deflect off of number 10, Ellie Growth, as Pioneer takes over. Once again, back downfield, it's going to be Keene to start it all off for Ann Arbor Pioneer. Solid forward pass finds its way to Bourmet. Close set Bourmet to the outside to Maxner. Maxner lets it rip on the sideline and just out of reach of Brush as it goes up and out of bounds. Hornets regain possession. Goethals to start it all off for the Hornets. Sends it far side. Tries to connect with Growth. Just out of reach and picked up there by Keene. Keene looking for an option, trying to race it right past Goethals. Pardon me there, folks. Maxner able to come away with possession, however. Chip shot trying to thread it through Riley's legs there, but Riley comes away with possession. Far side pass, and Schran turns on the Jets, trying to beat the ball to the back line, and she does, and it's maintained in bounds there. Schran unable to maintain possession there as it's awarded to Pioneer, however. Open up and sent by Scott back downfield. Hornets still trying to maintain possession as down goes Little there. Scott sent right back downfield. You're looking at Morgeson for Pioneer, number 30, first time on the field tonight so far. 12:17 on the clock. It's going to be Keene racing back. Goethals looking to contain for the Hornets on the defensive side. Pressure by Morgeson, and right behind her, pressure by Huffman as well. Knocked out of bounds as the Hornets still maintain possession. Solid forward pass deflected there by Riley, trying to contain it, and with a quick poke, unable to maintain for the Hornets, however. Bourmet, solid forward pass, up and out of bounds, however. Hornets take over now. Goethals to start it all off. Forward pass cut down there by Maxner as she options back to Bormet. Far side to Brimacombe. Pressure by Maloney. Now Prasad with a quick touch by Prasad. Brimacombe goes down as possession is still maintained by Pioneer. Pressure on the far side between looks to be Jenkins and Prasad. Works it back inside, however, it's going to go up and out of bounds. Hornets are going to take over. I think the forward shot was just too high, considered dangerous play. Next to be Murphy to start it all off. Sends it well high and looks to be collected on the far side by Maloney. Centering pass to Prasad. Prasad in heavy contention there. Trying to work her way back across midfield, and she does. Looking for options. Threads it through and trying to find Maloney just out of reach as it goes up and out of bounds. Pioneer will take over on the far side. Picked up and started on the far side by Pioneer, but cut short. Centering pass finds its way to the Hornets, trying to work their way back into the Pioneer circle. Quick poke there by Schran, sent back to Little. Little trying to regain possession for the Hornets. Pass down low and shipped out by Pioneer, giving the Pioneer keeper, Ella Roberts, a bit of breathing room. However, Hornets look to set up another attack as it goes up and out of bounds. Hornets maintain possession. Riley to start it all off. Options for the down low pass, trying to find Schran. Schran able to get a quick poke on it, however, picked up by Keene. And poked up and out of bounds. Pioneer will take over in with just 9:20 on the clock. Hornets still up 2-1 over Ann Arbor Pioneer. Down low, intended for Keene, but knocked up and out of bounds as it's going to be Hornets ball. Growth to start it off, finding it to Riley. Play is going to be reset here real quick. Prasad now. Trying to work it inside, threads it through Morgeson. Shifting pass inside, collected there by Bormet. Play is maintained, however, by the Hornets, as I believe it deflected off of Bormet's foot. Prasad once again. Excellent stick work as she works her way inside the Pioneer circle. Hornets still maintain possession, however. Prasad, centering pass, trying to find its way to Schran, deflected up and out of bounds. Hornets still maintain. Looks like it went off of Isabella Keene there. Aaron Riley to start it all off with a solid pass to the outside, just out of reach of Schran, going up and out of bounds, and Pioneer finally gets a little bit of breathing room as they take over. Started off by Keene once again. Sent well downfield, quick deflection by Growth, able to pick it back up, and Riley with brief possession. Still maintained. Morgeson with too much pressure as down goes Riley, and I believe that was Bormet who got her stick in there as the Hornets still maintain. Riley chips it up nice and high, placing it in the Pioneer circle, however, just too far, up and out of bounds. Pioneer takes over once again. Timeout as the Hornets are up 2-1, 7:04 on the clock. An exciting game with an exciting conclusion definitely coming your way. You're listening to SalineLive.com. And don't forget, folks, you can catch us on the air tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the swim meet in the high school. It'll be an excellent broadcast. Swim team is a historic program altogether, and it'll be a very exciting meet to watch. You can catch it SalineLive.com at 6 p.m. However, folks, I won't be there. It'll be just a regular audio broadcast, and you can watch it all and watch the meets and gain the results as you go. So, the Saline Post is often a great place when it comes to finding results to recent and local events. So, with that said, folks, we're at this quick timeout with 7:04 left in the match. As the players retake the field and the keepers head back to their cages, it's going to be a very exciting conclusion to tonight's matchup altogether. 7:04 on the clock. Hornets up 2-0. Pioneers starts out with possession here. And a far sidelining pass just out of bounds. Hornets now take over in Pioneer territory. Centering pass on the far side. Oh, maintained by Maloney and then chooses the sideline. Sorry. A little predictive calling there, however, picked up by Pioneer and raced back down. Pass cut short by Riley and maintained, but Pioneer still looking to race it back to across midfield. Brief contact by Riley, I believe, results in Pioneer regaining possession around the 50-yard line. Or pardon me, the 35-yard line. I was looking at the wrong player there. Sent well back towards Hornet circle. Walder down in the far left corner. Looks to be dancing on the sideline there with Walder having Maloney as their only option. And it's going to be Millman to center it for Pioneer. Worked back in the Saline circle. And it's going to be a corner coming for Pioneer there. Their third of the evening so far, with 7 overall in this match. Flanders to start it all off and take the corner. Options inside to Brimacombe, down low to Bormet. Tries to work it back inside to Millman, pardon me, and picked up on the outside by Goethals. Nearly clear, but Bormet's in the way. Options back inside, forward pass, and Kleinschmidt unable to get in the way as Pioneer finds the back of the goal. 2-2 with 5:51 or 21 on the clock. Pardon me there.
Pioneer goal scored by number 5, Malia Flanders.
Malia Flanders with the goal this evening, being the second of the evening overall.
Pioneer goal by number 5, Malia Flanders.
First goal scored in the first half by Cece Maxner. And Flanders able to respond to the Hornets' 2-1 lead. Now 2-2, 5 to play. These teams tied earlier in the season, and it'll be interesting to see how they play the remainder of these 5 minutes. Growth down low. Hornets still maintaining possession after a little bit of pressure there by Bormet. Got a corner coming there for the Hornets. Hornets' 5th corner so far this matchup.
Main corner to be taken by number 4, Maya Prasad.
Prasad to take the corner. Around the circle, you have Riley Walder. She opts for Riley. Skipped right in front and just out of position. Maloney tries to send it right in front of Pioneer goal, and it works in their favor. And it's going to be another corner coming to Saline. Prasad to take the corner once again.
Saline corner to be taken by Maya Prasad.
Around the circle, you have Scully, Riley, Growth, Little, and then Maloney once again. Options to Riley. Scully on the outside. Lets it rip right in front of the keeper there and knocked away up and out of the circle. Yet another corner coming for Saline, however. Prasad to take the corner. Options to Riley once more. Lets it rip and deflects up nice and high and looks to be batted out of the way there by Roberts. Hornets still trying to maintain. Maloney. Another corner coming up for the Hornets.
Saline corner to be taken by Maya Prasad.
Prasad once again. Out in front to Skelly this time. Over to Riley. Lets it rip and kicked away there by Roberts. Another corner coming right up there for the Hornets. Under 2 to play now. Prasad again. To Riley. To Skelly. Trying to maintain heavy pressure behind her. Lets it rip and goes to the right. Out of bounds and another corner coming up for the Hornets. Aaron Riley to change it up and take the corner this time.
Saline corner to be taken by number 15, Aaron Riley.
In what I believe is the 6th corner so far. Riley options down low to Skelly. Skips nice and high and goes up and out of bounds. 6 corners all defended by Pioneer there, and you're looking at a rough situation as there's 50 seconds remaining on the clock for both teams. Scores tied at 2 apiece. Heavy pressure by Saline and heavy pressure by Pioneer as Scott opens up and sends it well down, up and out of bounds. Saline to take over.
It's 2-2.
Far side opened up. Worked well back towards Pioneer. Goal, however, taken well beyond the arc. Out of bounds as Pioneer now takes over. 20 seconds on the clock. Scott worked back inside on the far side now. You're looking at Bormet as she tries to ship it back in Pioneer favor. 10 seconds on the clock. Little working in favor. Hornets now taking over. 3 seconds on the clock. Trying to work back in towards the Pioneer circle. However, that's going to be it, folks. Final score stands at a tie with 2-2.
Saline 2, Pioneer 2.
Goals coming from Saline by number 15, Aaron Riley, number 5, Emilio Little, and the assist on the second goal coming from Tenley Schran. Goals on Pioneer side coming from number 18, Cece Maxner, and number 5, Amelia Flanders. With that said, folks, you can catch us tomorrow at 6 o'clock for Saline swimming. It'll be a fantastic matchup, and you can catch it on SalineLive.com. And as always, folks, my name is Patrick Canavan. Thank you for watching, and good night.